Alright guys, welcome back to some F1 2018 Motorsport Manager. This is part 3 and it's going to be our first Grand Prix of the season. Excited for the race today. Obviously we're in Melbourne. The objective is to finish 14th or above and we should be able to do it pretty comfortably. We're starting 5th with Alonso and 11th with Van Dorn, so a really good chance here for us to score some points. We better score some points or we'll be down under. We'll be fucking drowning in the ocean down under in Australia, like, if I don't get any points for these great positions. So with Alonso, obviously we're locked into the super soft tyre. We need to start on that tyre. It is what it is. So hopefully we get a good start and we can mix it up at the front of the grid. As with Stoffel Van Dorn, we finished 11th, so we're first basically on the grid with the drivers who can start on whatever tyre they want. And I'm going to take advantage of that. I was thinking that, you know what, I'm just going to start on the super softs and try and battle at the beginning, but then I thought, you know what, I may as well take advantage of the tyre use, the fact that I can change to any tyre, so I've decided that we're going to start Stoffel Van Dorn on the mediums, and yeah, it should be interesting, guys. Anyway, enough talking, let's get on with the race. You see Alonso, his setup, he's got 2 excellents and 1 good, 1 great, and Van Dorn has 2 greats and 1 excellent. So the cars are pretty much set up decent enough. Happy with how things are. And yeah, let's see how we get on. So you see Vettel obviously starting first, Daniel Ricciardo second, Bottas third, Hamilton fourth, we're in 5th, and then we've got Verstappen, Raikkonen behind us. I mean, how long can we keep them behind us? That is the question. We've got Roman Grosjean in 8th, Hulkenberg in 9th, Carlos Sainz rounding up the top 10. So decent qualifying session for Renault, getting both cars into Q3. Then it's Stoffel Van Dorn in 11th, Magnussen in 12th, Perez in 13th, Ocon 14th, 15th for Sirotkin, which I thought was a very good qualifying session. Didn't think he would make it out of Q1. And then you got Gasly, Leclerc, Brandon, Hartley, Ericsson, and last but not least, Lance Stroll. So yeah, man, there you go. There is the grid. Let's get the race started. Come on. Good start. It's all about a start. Come on. Please, right. 5 lights are about to go out. Right, we're underway here. It is a decent start for Fernando. Trying to look at Van Dorn, trying to cover both drivers here. Van Dorn still in 11th place, hasn't lost out in anything yet, which is pretty good. And Alonso looks like he's just going to keep 5th as he heads into the first corner. So there you go, we've started. Still 5th with Alonso, Van Dorn in 11th. Pretty good start there. We've managed to maintain positions. And yeah, so oh no, as I say that, Van Dorn just looks like the car of Magnussen just sneaks up behind him, and that's not good. Wait. Van Dorn's actually started on the super softs. I could have swore I put him on the mediums, but for some reason he's starting on the super soft. Shit, maybe I didn't save it. But that's not good then. We've got Van Dorn who's dropped 2 places already, and he is on a faster compound tyre, so it's not what we were hoping for Verstappen. It's dropped way back down the field. Don't quite understand what's happened with him. But obviously that is not a good start for the Red Bull of Max. And it looks like Van Dorn's going to go down the inside of the Red Bull, and he does. He pulls it off. So Van Dorn up into 12th place now. And he's going to be chasing down the Williams of Sirotkin and the Haas of Magnussen, and hopefully get past them as soon as possible. It would be crucial if we can get past them. Got Alonso still up in 5th. I'm going to use the boost here to try and get past them. I think we need to try and do it. Please, for the love of God, come on. Oh, we're back into 11th, but it looks like Sirotkin got past us again. And can we manage to do something here? Come on. At the moment, still stuck in 12th, right? So we'll check on Alonso. What's Alonso doing at the moment? Alonso up in 5th place, and Bottas there puts the fastest lap of the race in. So yeah, what happened? Vettel's actually dropped down. I never even noticed that Vettel's lost 2 places. He's down into 3rd. So, I mean, we're doing alright. It's a shame that Van Dorn obviously dropped a few places and we're actually on the super soft tyre, but I mean, we're doing alright. I think it's time that we maybe turn the engine mode down to medium. Unless we can get past him. I'm going to keep him up actually. Right, come on, we can get past him surely here. Surely. Alonso though, we're going to turn him down. We'll go on medium and we'll go on neutral on the tyres. And see what we can do. So at the moment we're dropping behind Hamilton. And we've got, Kimi Raikkonen's just overtook us. I missed that there. God damn it. So there you go. Kimi now up into 5th place. And now we've got Hulkenberg who is directly behind us. Only 2 temps. So, yeah man. We're Vettel now back up into 2nd. Hamilton's also moved up to 3rd. And the Red Bull of Ricciardo has dropped down to 4th. So what we're going to do is we're going to speed it up now. I'm going to put it on speed 12. That's what I normally do here, and we will see what is happening. So at the moment, Alonso's struggling to overtake Hamilton, overtake Raikkonen, but I'm not too worried about that. Alonso in 6th place. Just keep doing what you're doing, and then we will see about trying to, manoeuvre you past in the pits. Right, so Van Dorn, let's go to Van Dorn. Van Dorn's complaining about the fact he's been stuck behind Sirotkin now for 2 laps, but there's not a lot I can do about that. Can you get past him here? No, he can't. And it's just, I don't know, man. What did I do? Did I put up the high fuel delta? Alright, so what did I do? Did I let him push on the tyres, or did I let him back off? And I don't know, Van Dorn in 13th place. And he's not out of the points just yet. I mean, I'm looking there for Startman's the last person in the points. He's about 3 seconds off for start. Oh, yes, can he do it? Almost there. How close was that? Right, Van Dorn makes a good move. Tyres are overheating here. Jesus, right, we're going to go down into neutral. Van Dorn, he's trying to get past Sirotkin. He just can't make it, and it looks like he might lose out to Perez here. Perez sends one down the inside, and Van Dorn now moves down into 14th place. Oh, god damn it. Right, Van Dorn battling back against Perez, but so he actually gets back and he beats Perez, but he can't get past Sirotkin. What the fuck's happening here? I think we're going to turn down the engine. We've got it on high at the moment. We're going to go down to medium. We'll try and save some fuel, because at the moment we just can't get past Sirotkin, so we may as well try and save the tyres or do something. Sirotkin definitely ruining our race at the moment. Fernando though, how's Fernando doing? Fernando Alonso doing alright in 6th place, kind of keeping the gap between Raikkonen and Hulkenberg. It's pretty much staying at the same. Carlos Sainz is in the pits, and he's putting on this set of soft tyres. He's coming out in last place. So is the super softs going off the cliff, or was it just his tyres? Maybe he flat spotted them, he pushed too hard on them, not quite sure. Maybe pitting early is something we could do with Van Dorn. It is an option. We could try it. We're going to keep Alonso at the moment. Alonso's doing not bad. Alonso's doing alright. There's no reason to change it at the moment. Right, so Alonso, I'm happy with how things are going with Alonso, but Van Dorn just not really delivering stuff. With Van Dorn is saying he's complaining about worn tyres perhaps. And I think this could be his in-lap. I think, yeah, we can't get past, so you know what? I think with Van Dorn, we may as well just try and pit here. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to pit. I can't get him past, so like, what else am I supposed to do, We're going to pit him. And let's see, we're not going to get to the end on a set of mediums. So it's looking like putting on a set of super softs. I would have liked to have got to the end, but it's just not going to happen unless we try and conserve these super soft tyres. We could do that actually. Hold on, we could. You know what? Yeah, we're going to leave him out at the moment. There we go, medium, conserve the tyres. Oh no, way we're not. His tyres are pretty much fucked. 22%. We're going to pit him. I've messed up big time here. Yeah, we're definitely going to pit Van Dorn this lap. He just cannot get past Sorokin. This is not what I wanted to do. I'm not happy with this, but I guess we'll put on a set of super softs and then we'll just push and then maybe put on the mediums to the end. That's pretty much all I can do with Van Dorn. May as well attack the tyres because you won't be on them much longer. And we'll see where Van Dorn comes out. So both Reynolds have pitted. I wouldn't expect Van Dorn to beat any of them out. He's nowhere near them, to be honest. Van Dorn definitely going to come out last here. Probably just a matter of how far he's going to be behind the rest of the cars. There we go. No, is there any problems with the pit stops? Everything looks good. 2.3. It's not bad. And out he comes into last place. But we can afford to push now. We'll attack on these set of tyres. And things are looking alright. So I'm looking up the top now. Alonso still in 6th place. Still going alright. He's got Verstappen behind him, but there's a decent gap. It's 1.4, so probably should be looking at around a pit stop sometime soon. But I'm concerned about where he could come out at the moment. So I think we Alonso are going to go conservative on these tyres. I'm going to try and just last a bit longer. I don't want to be the first of this group to pit. So there go Kimi pits. Well, we'll see where and Verstappen's pitted. So we'll see where they come out. I think that could have a bad effect, to be honest, on Kimi. We're going to see where Kimi exits the pits. And he's came out in what? I think Kimi's come out in 17th. He has. So there you go. I mean, pitting right now. Is it really, if you can stay a couple more laps, you could potentially beat a lot of those cars out. But at the moment, Kimi now comes out in 17th behind. He's behind the two Reynolds, so staying out has cost him massively. So I don't know, man. Maybe we've made a mistake here. Maybe it's already too late. Well, Alonso, what do we do? We should probably start about thinking to pit now. We could probably put on the mediums and go to the end here. That might be my plan. Yeah, tyres are worn. A safety car. And we're definitely going to pit. So how the fucking hell, that just changes everything. What do we do here? There is 15 laps going, 27 remaining. Medium tyres get you approximately 32 to 34 laps. So I could put on the mediums to the end, which I think would be the smart thing to do. Safety cars definitely, I don't know if it's helped us or not. I was not anticipating that. Park condition. Everything looks alright. I think, yeah, so we are Alonso. I think we're just going to put on the mediums to try and go to the end. Now, Stoffel Van Dorn. Now, see, Stoffel Van Dorn's last. So I'm thinking we might actually pit him and put him on the mediums as well. Although, the only problem is everyone else could do that. So, I don't know, what do we do with Van Dorn? I think we're going to pit Van Dorn as well. I think it makes sense. I do think it makes sense. Can we get on the softs to the end? Don't want to risk it. We'll put it on the mediums. We're going to put both cars on the mediums. Yes, this is risky, but... And we'll recharge the battery up to 100 because... We'll charge it by 50. Because we're last anyway, so there's no point of... not charging. We've got nothing to lose here, right? So where's Alonso? Who's coming into the pits first? We've got Alonso currently in the pits. Be interesting to see what happens here. Everyone's going slow. Alonso coming out now. So Alonso is coming out, and that's helped us drastically. If you look at where we were battling with Raikkonen for Verstappen, now we're coming out in 4th place, it looks like. So, I mean, that is really... has fucking did a tremendous job for us. Bottas, who stayed out, is going to be pretty much screwed here. And it looks like the safety car is going to let us go through. So, is it a virtual safety? I don't know why the safety car is letting us go through. Maybe it's just letting us all bunch up. I'm not quite sure. I guess Bottas has to technically be the first car on the train. So there you go. Perez is the guy that crashed. He's the wee prick, the Mexican burrito that caused this safety car. But this could be a good safety car for us. I guess we'll just have to wait and see how the race pans out. But yeah, it could have definitely went worse. So There you go, Van Dorn coming in 19th place. I just hope he's got enough time to get round and join the rest of the car, join the rest of the grid. So a lot of drivers haven't pitted. Sorokin stayed out, Ocon stayed out. Ericsson, whose tyres are almost falling off the cliff, stayed out. To me, that's a weird decision, but we'll just have to wait and see. So we're going to speed it up now. Safety car really has to slow down. At this stage, we're not going to, at this rate, we're not going to catch it. Oh, come on. I really hope, if we don't catch the safety car, then me pitting for starting, me pitting Van Dorn has been a major fuck up, so I'm hoping we catch it. Bottas did stop there, so he made the right decision. He must have just missed the pit stop on the first time round. And yeah, there you go. So Bottas is now safely behind the safety car, and Vettel will join him. Ricciardo will be third, and we'll be in fourth. So you never know, guys. There could be a great chance of us getting a podium here. You actually don't fucking know the way things are going here. Honestly, it could happen. We've got to get everything stuck in low at the moment. Save fuel, which is crucial. Safety car will be coming in this lap. Alonso saying that he needs to push to get tyres underheated, right, so that's not good. We will tell Alonso then to get on those tyres, and we want to push. Oh, we'll go neutral actually, in fact, and then Van Dorn can go neutral. Alonso complaining about tyres underheating. Hopefully we can try and get a bit of temperature back into them before the safety car gets into the pit. So Bottas still leads this. Hamilton way down in 16th, not good there for Lewis Hamilton. But the likes of Sorokin, Ocon, a lot of them actually stayed out. So will that be a major mistake there from the guys that have not came into the pits? There goes the safety car. And I think we're about to get underway now, so just I'm going to turn everything up just for the first lap. And then we will obviously bring it back down. So here we go. Bottas, whenever he wants, he will put the pedal down, and that will be the start of the race. And we've got a pretty good buffer here. We've got Sorokin and Ocon, whose tyres are pretty worn at the moment, so they could give us a buffer between the cars behind us. You've got Magnussen, Raikkonen, Hulkenberg, Sainz. They'll be the cars trying to chase us down. Look at that Vettel all over the back of Bottas. Can he get past him here? It's so close. He can't do it. What about us? Where are we? We're still in this battle. Alonso trying to maybe look around, and now it looks like Vettel could get... Vettel's actually been done. Vettel's moved. He's moved down to third, and what's wrong with Van Dorn? Looks like Van Dorn's going slow here at the moment. Not quite sure what's happening there. Alonso now in fourth. Alonso, can he move up to third? He does. Fernando. Big Fernando Alonso in third place. Holy shit. Be the first podium in years for Alonso if we can manage to hold on to it. But our tyres, I need to turn down the engine mode now, go back into neutral. And I probably will lose it here, but we need to be smart. These tyres are getting us to the end. This is a marathon, not a sprint. But at the moment, we're doing alright. We're doing good. Got Alonso in third. Van Dorn is moved up into 16th place. Not bad there. Will there be any more pit stops in this race? I'm not entirely sure. And something's wrong with Fernando. I don't understand what's happened here. Oh no, the game just froze for a second. Thank God. I thought maybe Fernando had, don't know. I've been staring at the back of Vettel's car for two. What do we do? What do we do, Alonso, man? We celebrate? The last time you fucking seen red was, I don't know, man. The last time you seen the Ferrari was when you were with Ferrari, mate. You haven't been that close to the front in about 4 seasons, so we should be celebrating at the fact that you're stuck behind a Ferrari. Right, still in third. It looks like Vettel's beginning to pull away, but I'm not too bored about that. I'm more interested in the third place that we're currently holding on to. And all we can do now is just try and get this through to the end. So we've got Van Dorn. We are in the mediums. Ricciardo's also in the mediums. I think Bottas and Vettel are going to have to pit again, so you never know, man. There could be even a chance of us winning this. And as soon as I say that, it looks like Ricciardo is going to get the move. He does get the move. And now Ricciardo will be chasing down those top two, and he wants to stay within the pit stop because he must feel like there's a chance that Ricciardo can win this race. Ricciardo can go to the end. Bottas and Vettel highly unlikely. They're going to have to pit again. Hamilton is storming through the field. He's up into 6th now. Sorokin down into 8th. Still hasn't pitted. Why is he ruining his race like this? I don't understand. We've still got Van Dorn down in 17th place. So Fernando has got a 2.7 second gap over Magnussen, who is on the soft tyre. 18 laps to go. Stoffel Van Dorn has moved up into 16th place now. Let's go check on Van Dorn. He's overtaken Leclerc as well. So Van Dorn up into 15th. The sponsor objective is 14 or above. So Van Dorn might be able to achieve that. I'd hope he can achieve that. Especially considering Van Dorn isn't pitting again. Could Van Dorn be getting a point here today? There's a lot of cars in front of him that I think still have to pit, whereas Van Dorn doesn't. So could be a double points finish for Renault if we play our cards right. Oh no, Fernando Alonso says he might be getting some engine. Are you shitting me, man? So, oh my god, right, we're going to push the tyres on both cars then. If Alonso's getting heat problems, then it's fair to assume that Van Dorn could also be getting heat problems in his tyres, but I can't believe that. Alonso's saying that he's getting engine problems. Absolute joke, right? Van Dorn still in 13th, looking for a way past Gasly. Gasly will be pitting soon enough, but Van Dorn isn't waiting. Van Dorn going to go round the outside. At least he's going to try and go round the outside. Didn't pay off on that attempt, but he's still chasing down Gasly, who in turn is trying to get past Grosjean, and Stroll still yet to pit in 9th place, holding these cars up. So there's definitely points on offer here for Van Dorn. If we can just fucking keep this pace up, we can possibly take them. Van Dorn again using the hybrid, giving it his all, trying to get past. Still in 12th though, cannot get past Gasly. And I'm looking at the tyres. Tyres seem to be pretty good now for Van Dorn. Seems to have got them up a bit. You can afford the push actually. He's got quite a lot of fuel left. So let's go for it, man. Let's go engine mode, overtake. We'll give him a bit of extra boost, and there you go. Two people have just pitted, Raikkonen and Gasly, so Van Dorn automatically moves up 2 places and gets into the top 10. So at the moment, oh my, so who else has pitted? Someone else has pitted. It's someone's pitted. It's Bottas. So Bottas has pitted. He's down into 7th, and Fernando Alonso back again in the podium positions. Alonso sits 3rd, 8.4 seconds behind Sebastian Vettel. Vettel will still have to pit, so it's going to be interesting to see how this race plays out. We've got Hamilton in 4th. I'd expect him to be catching us soon, but Hamilton again, another one who has to pit. So this race, a lot of people on different strategies. Coming towards the end, we're going to have drivers that have stayed out on the medium tyres, and you're going to have faster drivers that have made more pit stops coming from behind, but on the softer tyres. So interesting to see how the end of this race will go. But I mean, Bottas is a decent amount of time behind us here. 9 seconds with 9 laps to go. I mean, he's going to have to take like a second a lap out of it. It's going to be interesting to see if Bottas can manage to do that or not. And it looks like Van Dorn, I'm going to have to go a bit easy on these tyres now. Got to make sure we get them to the end. Alonso now up into 2nd after Vettel pits. Vettel almost beat out Bottas, just couldn't quite make it happen. So Bottas now 2 tenths in front of Sebastian Vettel. And Magnussen here not doing a good. He's holding up these drivers and they cannot be happy. Vettel now up a few places. Vettel now up into 3rd. Moved up 3 places in the space of a few corners, and he's on those super soft tyres. That's what he needed. He's got past Bottas. You'd wonder why Bottas didn't put on the super softs, but he didn't. He chose the softs, and it looks like Mercedes might have threw this race away here. 7 laps to go. Vettel is 13.8 seconds behind Ricciardo. He is 8.7 seconds behind Alonso, but he's going to be really fast here towards the end of the race. Got to go easy on the tyres now. 34% for Fernando, man. eating through these things at the moment. And yeah, man, I'm not impressed at how the tyre wear's going on these mediums. I'm beginning to think that we might fall off the cliff here. Van Dorn moves up into 6th place. We've got Verstappen and Magnussen in the pits. Looks like, yeah, man, 32%. I'm going to have to go easy on these tyres. I'm going to have to conserve them into 31% now for Fernando. 28% for Van Dorn. Holy shit. Right, conserve the tyres on both the cars. Van Dorn complaining about the fact they can't get past Hartley. I'm not too worried about that. Hamilton, though, just gets past Van Dorn. Easy peasy. Easy meat there. Just fucking scooped him up and ate him like a bar of Belgian chocolate. Hamilton getting past Van Dorn for 6th place, and now he'll look on to get past Hartley, and maybe Hamilton can make a charge for a late podium. Oh my god, what's this? Engine condition. Fernando Alonso picking up an engine. Oh my Christ, he's got engine oh no, the engine is 19%. The new engine that would just fit it to Alonso's car for this race is giving him problems. And at this stage, we're going to have to just, I don't know what we can do. We're going to have to stay out. We can't pit. It'd be stupid for us to pit. Or do we pit and guarantee? Do we guarantee some points by pitting? We're going to back up the tyres here. We're going to put the engine map on low. Oh my god, it looks like Van Dorn's tyres are bloody hitting the cliff as well. Van Dorn in 6th place. Alonso is getting caught. Only 1.4 seconds now in front of Vettel. Vettel will surely get past Fernando here. Fernando having massive problems. And now we're down into 3rd. The engine is giving up on us. Can we hold on to the podium? We're about 4 seconds in front of Bottas. We have 2 laps to go. Van Dorn wants to attack, but his tyres are absolutely wrecked. They're at 19%. If he just plays it safe, he should be able to get 6th place. Whereas Fernando, how's Fernando doing? The gap to Bottas at now 3.2, 3.1. Alonso's tyres are underheated, but if we push, then I mean, the life's going to fall out of them, so what can you do? 3 seconds now, Bottas behind Alonso. Right, well, I guess we'll put them back on conserve it. It's the last lap. And the last lap we're going to see it in slow-mo. So here we go. Come on, Fernando. Currently still in front here. 2.8 seconds in front of Bottas. But Bottas is bringing that time down. Every little tenth it counts, man. Bottas bringing it down. 2.7. I'm looking at Van Dorn. Van Dorn's doing well. He's not going to get caught by Raikkonen, I don't think. He's 3.7 in front. I'd expect Van Dorn to be able to see out the race from here. Alonso, though, 2 points. Can we do this? Can we see out what would be a tremendous podium position for Fernando Alonso? Come on. Make McLaren great again. What a way to make McLaren great here. First race, it's been absolutely fantastic. Yes, we were dealt a huge bit of luck with the safety car, but, I mean, it's kind of similar to how the first race in Australia happened, if you remember. Alonso probably would have just got low points if it wasn't for the safety car, but he ended up getting a 5th place. Well, here, again, we'd have probably been battling for about 7th or 8th, but this safety car could be getting us a podium. The gap down to 2 seconds, but there's not long to go now. 1.8, what the fuck's happening there? I think the engine is about to fall here. The engine is about to collapse. 1.7, 1.6. Checkered flag. Ricciardo has won the opening race in his home Grand Prix. Ricciardo wins in Australia. Alonso now coming onto the pit straight. The gap's at 1.6. Surely we're going to be able to see this out. I just don't think Bottas is going to have enough left in the tank. And Fernando Alonso goes through the finish line and we get 3rd fucking place. Fantastic. What a drive there from Fernando Alonso. And we can't forget about Van Dorn either. Van Dorn at the moment currently in 6th. Looks like he's going to be able to see out a win. Well, not a win. He's going to see out 6th place. Hamilton there. Hamilton with the fastest lap, putting down a marker. He's not had a great weekend there, but Hamilton with the fastest lap, showing that Mercedes car can do. And there you go. Van Dorn finishes the race in 6th place. So there you go, man. What a race, man. 3rd and 6th. Delighted. I thought we could score good points the other day. I thought we could get both cars in the top 10. I didn't quite think we'd be getting 3rd place and 6th place. So, what a result, man. Podium for Fernando Alonso and 6th place for Van Dorn. Great start to the season. Delighted with that, man. Absolutely delighted. Especially with the issues with the car late on. I thought, no, my God, please, no. As soon as Alonso mentioned engine problems, I just had visions of the car just, I don't know, blowing up, going into smokes, me crying, my laptop going up in flames, my channel getting deleted. Everything was just about to go horribly wrong, but no. We've seen it out. We've managed to get the win. Well, not the I keep saying the win. It feels like a win. 3rd place feels like a win. 6th place for Van Dorn feels like a win. We've managed to get a podium and a 6th place result, which, by my calculations, that is 15 plus, what do you get for 6th? 8, 23 points, man. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. That must put us pretty high up in the constructors. I'm assuming it'll put us, I think that'll put us 4th. Or 3rd even. Yeah, I think that puts us 3rd in the constructors. So you know what? Absolutely delighted with that. Delighted. Might even put us 2nd. It depends where Raikkonen came. But either way, man, just to have 23 points after the first race, fantastic. I mean, I think last season, how long did it take McLaren to get 23 points? It almost took them the full season to get 23 points. So, you know, to get that in the first race, fantastic. Looks like we definitely made the right decision putting both guys on the medium tyres when the safety car came out. Like, the safety car just came out at the ultimate time for us. I mean, if it was a bit later, then people wouldn't have pitted and they'd have been further out. And if it came out a bit sooner, then obviously we wouldn't have been able to get to the end on the medium tyres because our tyres were pretty much gone towards the end. So, just fantastic there, man. Huge slice of luck. I know we're not going to get that every race, but I'll take it while we're getting it. So here we go, just checking the cars. Hopefully there's nothing wrong, no rule breaks, and no scrutineering complete, no rules broken, and the points are officially ours. So there you go, man, absolutely fantastic. And there you go, we're on the podium. That's what I like to see. Ricciardo 1st, Vettel 2nd, and Fernando Alonso for McLaren in 3rd place. Didn't think I'd be saying that, did you? And the constructors sees us sitting in 3rd place. So look how close it is. Could we join them in a 4-way battle for the title this season? You never know. So it's Red Bull, Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes, Haas, Williams, Sauber, Toro Rosso, Force India, and Renault. So there you go, Renault finishing the weekend last in the constructors after having a really good qualifying session. Got both cars in the top 10, looking like they were going to score good points, and in the end they scored nothing. So just goes to show you, man, what can happen in F1. Anything can happen, and unfortunately for us, the good stuff happened to us today, and obviously the bad stuff happened to Renault. Alright, so there you go. In terms of stats changing, not a lot happened for Fernando. Looks like Stoffel van Dorn went up in braking, cornering, which is good. Driver form 6.7, Alonso 5.0. And it looks like Lando Norris has went up even though he didn't compete during the weekend. So Zach Brown, expected result 5th. You came 3rd. When it says 3rd, I think it means, or maybe it does mean that. I always thought it meant out of all the teams, it means like you'd get the 5th best result from the teams joint. But it might mean that, or it might just mean they expected me to come 5th in the race and I actually came 3rd. I came 3rd in the race, and I think I came 3rd of the teams because I was the 3rd highest driver of, all the teams in F1. So yeah, I mean, that could, I don't know what exactly it means, but we did alright. That's all you need to know. Chairman's happiness is at 100%, markability at 93%. Things are looking good for McLaren. Total income, yep, so there you go. Money there for obviously the podium place. We'll get us something. And yeah, so we've got Ricciardo obviously leading the drivers and Red Bull leading the constructors. Asian Pacific Cup, I don't think we're too bored in that. I mean, there's drivers in that you can scout, but nobody of any real quality or talent that I'll be keeping an eye on. Will be interesting to see when the scouting finishes for Mick Schumacher. If he does seem like a good talent, then yeah, of course we'd consider signing him. Why not? But at the moment, I guess I'm happy with the driver pairing of Fernando Alonso and Stoffel van Dorn. And Lance Norris, he's probably not going to be getting any fucking time in the race car, so it doesn't really matter who the test driver is. I keep saying Max Verstappen sometimes when I mean Stoffel van Dorn. So if I say Max Verstappen, I'm probably talking about Van Dorn. So just please ignore me. If you want, just hit me and mute. I mean, you could always do that, mute my voice. That's a lot of people say that works well. So if that's what you need to do, if that's what it comes to, then you know what, feel free to do it. All right, so we've still got 11 days of Mick Schumacher getting scouted. Pit crew, there's I think more people we can sign, but I'm not really bothered about signing anybody. I'm happy with what we've got. The pit crew worked well in that race. All the pit stops were reasonably quick, so can't complain. It was good. Vettel wins close for qualifying. Yep, he did win the qualifying fight, but he did not win. Do you have time for... Yeah, I've got an interview from Motors. Fernando Alonso was beaten by Daniel... Would you consider bringing... Oh, come on. We're never racing against Daniel Ricciardo. No way. New personality trait added. I don't know what it was. How dare you? Offended? Driver won't even discuss terms with you. Alright, so Daniel Ricciardo is offended. Well, that's not. I don't want him anyway. So I mean, I'm not too bored about that. So yeah, there you go. That's going to do it then for this episode, part 3. And next time we'll be out with part 4, and it'll be time for the Dubai. We'll be in Dubai for the Dubai Grand Prix. Should be interesting. And yeah, can't wait. I highly doubt we'll be able to compete for a podium there. Like, top speed is crucial. High speed corners. It's going to be a track we're going to struggle at. To be honest, I think we'll do well to score points there, just due to the track not suiting us. But we'll try our best, and we'll see what we can do. We didn't think we'd get a podium in Australia, and we got it. So who knows, maybe we can also achieve points in Dubai. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. So it looks like we're already like one race in, and already I've made McLaren great again. Fucking hell, if I keep this up, we'll be world champions in no time. Till next time, though. Peace.